Hey there. If you're gearing up for CELTA, or maybe you're already knee-deep in it, you probably realised that lesson planning can go from "I've got this" to "What have I done?" in about 3 seconds flat. I'm Jo Gakonga from elttraining.com. I'm a CELTA trainer and assessor, and in this video we're going to look at 3 of the most common lesson planning mistakes that I've seen CELTA trainees make, and more importantly, how you can avoid them. Number 1, overloading the lesson. Here's the first trap: trying to cram too much into one 45-minute lesson. It's totally understandable. You want to prove yourself, you want to impress your tutor, you want to teach all the things. But here's the problem. If you try to cover too much, you'll end up rushing and cutting corners, and your learners will feel like they've just been hit by a language freight train. So instead, choose one clear main aim, one clear sub-aim, make them manageable, and pace your lesson so that your learners actually have time to absorb and, most importantly, to practice what you're teaching. Less is more. Your learners and your sanity will thank you, and your tutor. Number 2, ignoring student needs. Next up, planning for the imaginary ideal learner and not the real ones sitting in front of you. So it's easy to forget that teaching is not about just delivering your beautifully colour-coded lesson plan. It's about meeting your learners where they are. Now, you can use the opportunity you have when you're observing your peers to notice the learners in the class. What do they already know? What do they need? What kind of tasks do they respond well to? What makes them freeze up? And then you can use this information when you're writing your next plan. Your tutors are looking for signs that you've thought this through, and just planning with your learners in mind is key. Finally, let's talk activities. Not all tasks are created equal, and they shouldn't all have equal weighting in your plan. So the best activities are level appropriate, purposeful, and give the learners a chance to actually use the language, not just circle answers in silence. So control practice activities can be a really useful way to make sure they understand the language, but what you need to prioritise is the more authentic tasks in your plan. So give yourself time also to listen carefully to what they're producing and help them improve it. On that subject, remember that repetition is not a crime. In fact, it's really helpful. So build in time for this in your plan. Language, it's like riding a bicycle. It's a practical skill, so they need lots of practice. Having the opportunity to do the same task again means that they have more brain space to focus on the language and improving their accuracy as well as their fluency. So there you go, 3 common CELTA planning pitfalls to avoid. Keep them in mind when you're writing your next plan, and I hope they help you walk into your next TP feeling confident and competent and calm. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful, or what your top tips for planning are. I'd love to hear from you. See you soon. Bye-bye.